From September 6th to the 8th, hundreds of EMS and rescue workers from across our region will come to Johnson City for an educational conference to learn about the newest trends in providing emergency care. And here to preview the 22nd annual EMS and Rescue Squad Conference is Fred Kemp. Fred, appreciate you being here today, buddy.
I appreciate it, sir.
Let's talk about this. 22 years, but this is a very important conference for all of those EMS and rescue workers across our region, isn't it?
It is. This is one of the times that we have to have continuing education, and we try to make an affordable event for them to be able to come to get those hours that they need yearly.
And you know, we're seeing it, you know, where the rubber meets the road down in Texas right now. The EMS, the rescue workers are just working overtime down there. So it's so vitally important to keep up on your training, isn't it?
And the trends that we see, they change from year to year. Medications change, techniques change. Sometimes we fall back on some of the old school stuff, but it's always good to be with the new equipment and the new trends that are out there.
And this is a 3-day conference, and that first day you're spending on pediatric care, aren't you?
The entire day is going to be based on pediatrics. It's one of the hardest continuing educations that we are to get. We see fewer peds than we do geriatric and older ages, trauma. So when we get a chance to have classes for peds, we really take advantage of it.
And those next 2 days, jam-packed, full of different topics, everything. We were talking everything from concussions to toe injuries. I mean, everything from head to toe you're covering.
We've got Dr. Bill Bass coming in from Knoxville. He's our keynote speaker on the first day. He's going to be talking, he's the creator of the Body Farm, so he's going to be talking about some issues with that. We've got pediatric, we've got trauma, we've got concussions, we've got aortic. We've also got maxillofacial injuries. A lot of people don't realize, especially coming up on the football season, those facial injuries that we'll see with the little kids. Sports, we're all the way to special needs. Our last day, our closing speaker is going to be speaking on special needs, which we also don't see a lot of that.
Right. But it's so vitally important. I mean, we can't stress that enough, that you all, as emergency caregivers, know everything you need to know in those times of, you know, it's a lot of stress.
There's a lot of information out there, and we can't know everything, but we try to keep up to date as much as we can, and this is our opportunity.
And being certified in all of these is something that, like you said, has to happen every year for these folks.
We have to have a certain amount of continuing education every year. And there are opportunities out there, but a lot of times they're costly.
Right.
And like we were speaking earlier, we try to make this as affordable as we can for our EMTs and paramedics and rescue workers so that they can do this.
And you want to encourage all those rescue workers that possibly can to come to this.
Absolutely. If they're in our region, we are Tennessee certified CUs. We've got North Carolina, and I believe we also have Virginia.
All right. Fred, appreciate you, buddy.
Well, I appreciate
and
you,
everything
sir.
that you all do. We really do. We appreciate you
Thank
so
you very
much.
much.
Let's give you some information. It is the EMS Rescue Conference, September 7th and 8th, and with that PEDS happening on the 6th. Johnson City Holiday Inn, there is a number, and there is a website for more information.